Ever notice how your hair just doesn't feel like you anymore? It's not about your age, it's about choosing hair colors that highlight your natural beauty and confidence. Let me share a story with you. I remember my dear friend Linda, a vibrant woman in her early 60s who often told me about her hair frustrations. She loved bold colors in her 30s and 40s, but now those same shades made her feel invisible or tired looking. It wasn't just the shade, it was how it made her feel inside that mattered the most. Linda wanted more than just a color change. She wanted to feel elegant and radiant, a reflection of the true woman she is today. Linda's story is not unique. Many women silently struggle with hair colors that no longer fit their vibrant spirit or mature skin tone. They want to feel confident, feel seen, and express their evolving beauty. It can be confusing and daunting deciding which colors work best, and the fear of making the wrong choice can keep many from making a change. But the good news? There are hair colors that always win. Colors that enhance your natural beauty, complement your skin tone, and make you feel your absolute best, no matter your age. These colors do more than just cover gray or add shine. They reconnect you with your confidence and elegance. Eversmart Senior Women, we believe every woman deserves to look and feel radiant at every stage of life. And that includes your hair color. So if you've ever felt like your hair doesn't feel like you anymore, or like you're stuck in a color rut, you're in the right place. To end this video, I'm going to share with you 5 elegant hair colors that are timeless and perfectly suited for women over 50. I will explain why they work so well, how to choose the right one for you, and the best care tips to keep your hair looking vibrant and healthy. If you're ready to embrace your beauty, feel confident, and shine with elegance every day, then keep watching. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to Eversmart Senior Women, your community for inspiration, empowerment, and expert tips tailored just for you. Today, I'm excited to share 5 stunning hair colors that bring out the best in mature skin tones and styles. From soft, warm highlights that add a gentle glow to the graceful natural grays and silvers to rich chocolate and chestnut tones that provide timeless depth, these colors have a way of enhancing your look while making you feel confident and elegant. Plus, I'll reveal an expert tip that many women overlook but that changes everything, keeping your hair looking fresh and beautiful every single day. So stay with me through the whole video. Let's uncover these winning colors together. Tip 1. Lighten up. Soft shades bring freshness. Have you ever noticed how the same dark hair color that once looked bold and beautiful now somehow feels a little heavy? It's not your imagination. As we mature, our skin naturally softens in tone and contrast. What once looked striking in our 30s can begin to drain the warmth from our complexion in our 50s and beyond. That's why the smartest, most elegant shift you can make isn't drastic, it's subtle. Instead of deep black or dark espresso brown, move just 1 or 2 shades lighter. Shades like soft chestnut, warm honey, golden brown, or even a gentle beige instantly bring light back to the face. These tones reflect warmth, enhance your natural glow, and create a sense of harmony between your skin and your hair. The effect isn't loud, it's quietly radiant. It makes your skin appear smoother, your eyes brighter, and your overall presence softer yet more confident. You might be surprised by how this small adjustment changes everything. Women often think they need a big transformation, but in truth, a refined shift in tone can look more modern than any trendy haircut or dramatic color. It's not about covering or hiding, it's about complementing who you are now. And if you're wondering whether this means losing the depth or richness you love, not at all. The goal is to keep the richness but remove the heaviness. Lighten just enough to lift the color closer to the warmth of your skin, allowing your natural beauty to take center stage. When your hair and complexion work together, you don't just look refreshed, you feel renewed. So tell me in the comments, have you ever tried going a shade lighter? Did it make a difference in how you felt about your look? I'd love to hear your experience because your story might inspire another woman to finally make that graceful, confident change. Tip 2. Add gentle dimension with highlights. If you've ever looked in the mirror and felt like your hair looks a bit flat, even though the color's nice, you're not alone. Many women find that as they age, their hair loses the natural dimension it once had. It can start to look one-dimensional, especially when it's all a single solid color. That flatness can unintentionally dull your features, even when your cut and color are technically right. The missing piece? Depth and movement, and that's where gentle highlights or low light come in. Think of your hair as a beautiful fabric. When light hits it from different angles, those lighter strands catch and reflect it, creating movement, energy, and life. You don't need chunky, dramatic streaks or trendy balayage patterns, just a few subtle touches placed strategically around your face. These lighter threads act like soft lighting, naturally brightening your complexion and making your eyes look more awake. If your base color is warm, gentle caramel or golden, highlights can enhance that natural warmth beautifully. If your tone is cool, soft silver or ash tones will add sophistication without harsh contrast. The goal isn't to look younger, it's to look alive, radiant, and effortlessly elegant. When done right, highlights don't announce themselves, they whisper. People might not even notice what changed. They'll just see that something about you seems lighter, fresher, and more vibrant. You can also use low light to restore depth if your hair feels washed out or overly pale. Blending light and dark tones together adds richness, almost like the natural variation you see in children's hair under sunlight. This balance brings back a youthful softness that never looks artificial. The beauty of Dimension is that it works for every woman, every hair texture, and every lifestyle. It's a quiet transformation, no dramatic salon sessions needed. Just a subtle adjustment that brings out your best light both inside and out. So let's talk about it in the comments. Have you ever tried adding highlights or low light to your hair? Did you notice how it changed the way your face looked or how you felt about your overall style? Your experience might be exactly what another woman needs to hear before she makes her own confident shift. Tip 3. Choose face framing layers. Have you ever looked in the mirror and felt like your hairstyle just doesn't flatter you the way it used to? It might not be your face changing, it could simply be your haircut working against you. As we mature, the structure of our face naturally softens. Cheekbones lose a little definition, the jawline becomes gentler, and heavier haircuts like blunt ends or thick bangs can unintentionally drag the face down. But there's a simple, graceful solution: face framing layers. Light, feathered layers are like natural contouring for your face. They draw the eye upward toward your cheekbones and eyes, the most expressive, youthful parts of your face. Instead of hiding behind your hair, you allow your features to shine through. This isn't about chasing youth, it's about enhancing the beauty that's already there and presenting it with lightness and confidence. When your hair moves softly around your face, it creates a lifted effect, almost like nature's version of a facelift. The gentle framing brings balance and flow, adding elegance and softness without requiring a big chop or dramatic restyle. Whether your hair is short, medium, or long, these layers can be tailored to suit your shape and texture. For example, a short bob with subtle tapering near the chin opens up the face beautifully, while shoulder-length cuts with cascading layers elongate and refine your look. The best part? It's incredibly low maintenance. Face framing layers grow out gracefully and don't demand constant salon visits. They make styling easier, whether you prefer a sleek look, gentle curls, or natural waves. The right cut gives your hair a sense of movement and life that mirrors your personality, vibrant, confident, and free. So if your current style feels heavy or closed off, maybe it's time for something that lifts you, literally and emotionally. Try light, face-framing layers that highlight your best features and let your natural beauty breathe again. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever tried layers that frame your face? Did they make you feel more open and refreshed? Share your story in the comments. Your experience might just help another woman rediscover her perfect, confidence-boosting cut. Tip 4. Silver, platinum, and graceful gray. There's something truly captivating about a woman who embraces her silver hair with confidence. For years, we were told that gray hair meant aging, fading, or losing vibrance, but that couldn't be further from the truth. Gray isn't a loss of youth, it's a transformation. It's your natural shimmer, a reflection of every season you've lived through, and when treated right, it can be one of the most elegant, radiant looks you'll ever wear. The beauty of gray and silver hair lies in how versatile and expressive it can be. It's not about settling, it's about selecting the shade that complements your natural undertone and personality. If your skin leans cool, those icy silvers, pearl whites, or platinum tones will look effortlessly chic and sophisticated, bringing out a gentle luminosity in your complexion. For warmer undertones, creamy beige, mushroom gray, or soft taupe tones will add warmth and balance, keeping your look fresh and glowing instead of pale or washed out. The secret is harmony. The wrong tone can make your skin look tired, but the right one can light up your entire face. Think of your hair as your frame. It should flatter and uplift what's within. The right silver or gray doesn't mute your beauty, it amplifies it. With the right care, toning shampoos, hydrating treatments, and regular trims, you can maintain that radiant sheen and silky softness that makes silver hair look polished instead of dull. And here's something powerful. Embracing your natural gray sends a message not just to others but to yourself. It says, I'm comfortable with who I am. It's confidence in its purest form, and it's contagious. You start to realize that elegance isn't about hiding signs of time, it's about wearing them with pride and purpose. So if you've been wondering whether to go silver, highlight your gray, or soften it with platinum tones, take this as your sign to explore. Play with shades that match your warmth, your style, and your spirit. Because silver isn't the end of color, it's the beginning of sophistication. Now I'd love to hear your thoughts. Have you embraced your natural gray or added highlights to enhance it? How did it change how you felt about your reflection? Share your experience in the comments. Your story might give another woman the courage to celebrate her own graceful silver transformation. Tip 5. Keep movement, avoid the helmet look. Have you ever styled your hair perfectly, only to realize it looks a little too stiff, almost frozen in place? That overly polished, helmet-like look used to be seen as neat and proper, but as we age, it can actually make us appear older than we are. The truth is, softness is elegance. Hair that moves naturally, sways gently, and feels touchable always looks fresher, lighter, and far more youthful than any rigid style. The problem with overstyling or using too much hairspray is that it removes life from your hair. It locks every strand in place and flattens the personality out of it. But hair like you should have freedom. It should move with you, catch light, and reflect a sense of vitality. That movement tells the world that you're not holding on too tightly. You're comfortable, confident, and alive in your own skin. The best way to achieve this is by switching from heavy hold products to lightweight options that add volume and flexibility. A touch of mousse before blow drying or a light volumizing spray at the roots can create lift without stiffness. Your hair will have body, not bulk, bounce, not build up. And when the breeze passes through, it'll still fall back beautifully, not like a shell. Layering also helps with movement. Hair that's all one length tends to hang lifelessly, but soft layers and a good shape give it flow. You don't need curls or waves if that's not your style. Even straight hair looks graceful when it moves naturally. The key is keeping it healthy, hydrated, and free from products that weigh it down. Remember, elegance isn't about perfection, it's about presence. When your hair moves with ease, it mirrors a kind of inner ease, a quiet confidence that's far more powerful than any trendy style. Women who allow softness in their look often find that people perceive them as more approachable, vibrant, and effortlessly beautiful. So here's my question for you. Have you ever noticed a difference when you switched from heavy sprays to lighter, softer products? Did it change how your hair and maybe even you felt? Share your experience in the comments. Your story could help another woman let go of stiffness and rediscover the confidence that comes with softness and natural movement. You know, at the end of the day, elegance isn't about chasing youth or copying what's trending. It's about embracing who you are right now with grace and confidence. Your hair, your style, your presence, they all tell a story. A story of strength, beauty, and wisdom that only time can give. So don't be afraid to evolve, to soften, to shine in your own unique way. You've earned this stage of life, and you deserve to feel radiant in it. If today's video inspired you to rethink your hairstyle or color, give it a thumbs up. I'd love to know which of these tips spoke to you the most. Drop it in the comments below, because your words might just encourage another woman who's been unsure about her own next step. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to Eversmart Senior Women, where we celebrate beauty, wisdom, and confidence at every age. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. You are strong, you are elegant, and you are enough just as you are. Until next time, stay radiant, stay confident, and as always, God bless you.